So you finally decided to try out a cruise. You're excited, you put the first payment in, and then there's that deadline. You know, you got to have everything paid and so on. And then comes finally a couple of weeks before your cruise, there comes the check-in, the online check-in. And let me tell you, if you're not ready, it'll throw you for a loop. Hi everybody, my name is Randy. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. On this channel, we talk about all kind of different vacations. Right now, we've been focused a lot on cruises and cruising. My wife and I have been having a great time with that. We also do other types of vacations and so on. So if that's something that you're interested in, please consider subscribing to the channel. It would be awesome if you did. Today, we're going to talk about the check-in, the online check-in, because I don't want you to be like I was just the other night when my wife and I checked into our upcoming, very awesome Disney cruise coming in a couple of weeks. And, we thought we were ready to go. We had a few things, but it turns out we were not exactly ready to go. So I want to help you. So I'm going to go step by step, as I recall, on everything that was involved with the online process so you can be ready to go and you don't have to, panic and try to find this and find that. Because the first tip that I'm going to tell you is you want to check in as soon as possible, especially if we're talking about a Disney. Because let me tell you, those Disney freaks, dude, they're all about getting in super fast. And of course, the faster you check in, the faster you can get on the ship and all that good stuff. So first big tip is as soon as you can check in, whether it's 11 o'clock at night like it was for us, or midnight or wherever, as soon as you can check in, check in. Okay, get that online, and that's what the purpose of this video is to help you to have everything, all your ducks in a row, so you're ready to go and check in. So first thing that you want to do, even before you check in, is you want to make sure that everyone that is going with you on the cruise, you have all of their information. You have their names, you have their email addresses, ages, all that stuff. You want to have all that stuff, all that information, if possible, put into the information before you even get to the check-in. All right, so right when you start the check-in process, first thing you want to do, first thing they're going to have you do is, again, they're going to have you verify everyone on the cruise. Husband, wife, kids, etc. All right? So you want to make sure that you have all that information. Next thing that you want is you need to have some form of identification. If you have passports, that's what you want to use. Go ahead and have a scanned picture of your passport and have that uploaded to your computer, ready to go. Okay. The second thing you're going to need is you're going to need a headshot picture, okay? Not a full body, not with sunglasses, not with a hat or anything like that, but just a clear picture headshot of you and everybody else that's going on the cruise, all the adults going on the cruise, okay? You want to have that. So you want to have a passport and you want to have a headshot. If you don't have a passport, you need to be ready to provide a birth certificate or some other type of official identification, driver's license, etc. Okay, they will accept that in addition to, or should I say, instead of the passport. Okay, all right. So passport, headshot, vital information. All right. Once you have that, the next thing they're going to want to know is if you're flying. If you're not flying, no problem. But if you're flying like we are, you need to have all your flight, and I do mean all your flight information ready to go. Have it on your phone, have it written down somewhere, flight numbers, times, dates, departure, return, everything. Have everything ready to go because they're going to ask for it all. They're going to want you to put it all in. So have all your flight information ready to go. The next thing that you need to have is your credit card information, okay? And they're going to keep that on file on the ship. So whichever credit card you plan on putting on file, have it out and ready to go to be able to input the credit card information so that they can have that on file, okay? So have your credit card ready. We were a little bit shaky when Elisa and I did it. We were a little bit shaky with the flight information, although, of course, Elisa was able to get it pretty quick. And the credit card, I had to go run and get the credit card because I'm just telling you, you know, Disney people, every second counts, man. We're trying to get that submit as fast as possible. It's so important. Okay. So the good news is after you've got the credit card stuff in, okay, you're almost there. You're almost home free. The next thing I really can't speak too much about because it has to do with children. And my children are grown. They're all adults now, thus 50 plus. Okay, so, but I will tell you, if I'm talking to parents with minor children, you need to be ready to input their information. You need to, there's going to be additional steps that you're going to have to do to account for the children. You know, obviously their names and ages and whatnot, okay? So there's going to be some more stuff you're going to have to do for them, okay? Now, the last thing, the good news is the last thing that you need to do is they're going to have a big old scroll of all their policies, okay? You're going to scroll to the bottom and there's a little box that says accept these, you know, policies and terms, etc. You click that and you click the little accept button and boom. The last thing, the thing that you're really looking for is your time of boarding the ship. They will give you a ranking of different times, and depending on how your schedule is, with Lisa and I, it was as early as possible. We want as maximum time on the ship as possible to have all the fun we can on our cruise. And I highly recommend that you try to do the same if your schedule allows it. But, you know, whichever time works for you, click on that time, hit submit, and then it's going to go to the cruise line, Disney, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, whoever, and it's going to be pending, and they're going to oversee it and make sure the pictures are clear enough, all the headshots are good, and all the information is good. Once all that checks out, you're good to go. So congratulations. That's the online check-in process. I truly hope this helps some of you. That was the purpose of this. Again, my wife and I are a few weeks away from our next Disney cruise. We are both very excited. We can't wait to get back on the Disney Dream and experience it. And yes, we will be taking you guys along and sharing that experience with you. So once again, please comment if I forgot something, if I made a mistake. Please let me know in the comments. Please like the video. And again, if any of this is as interesting to you, or if you learned anything or you appreciated this, it would mean a tremendous amount to me if you would go ahead and click that subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. And we will see you on the next one.